Yeah, microphone checker 1 2 1 2. Two kings from the Queen City, because we got what it takes to rock the mic right.
Chill.
And we out here. We out here at number 16, the season finale up in this bitch. We made it this far. Whoop de whoop whoop.
Let's go.
And we at it. So the first voice you hear is Perseus, aka Pro, aka DJ Mute, aka Prolific, aka Pro Black, aka Mr. Boombastic, Mr. Woo, aka Mr. I left my bag of Skittles on your baby mom's dresser, aka the Popeyes chicken eater, aka the Big Mac lover.
Oh man, that's a classic.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
And that's all the AKAs I got, and we out here.
That was quite a list, my friend.
Hey, man, I try my best out here.
This way you got Drew. A.K.A. Philly. A.K.A. Philly Dak.
No doubt.
A.K.A. Philly the Don. A.K.A. Chef Philly.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? A.K.A. Philly R. Escobar. You know what I'm saying? Pillsbury Doughboy. You know what I mean? Horse Choker.
Woo!
Shout out to Boondocks on that.
For really though.
A.K.A. Mr. Bojangles. Man, we out here.
We out here.
Episode 16, man. Let's go. Season finale.
We out here. So how we gonna go out with a bang? I think more so we could just, we could start with a win. Yeah. Us corny niggas are winning out here.
Ooh, we are. We came back.
Yeah,
I don't think we never left. I think they just...
But hey, we'll just say that. We'll just say it for for the theatrics of it. You know what I'm saying?
What's considered corny, I guess, to you?
Well, we could get into that in a second, but you know why we came up with that?
Excuse me.
Oh no, my fault. Nah, my fault.
He said, "Yeah, wait a minute. We gonna do your thing."
No, man.
Wait. What's up?
Hey, no. We in it. We in this bitch. The reason why that came up, because on superhero / Killmonger / Michaal B. Jordan, he's been, on the internet going viral for his moment, not only for, getting things set up for Creed 3, but he just, I'm gonna check that out for real. I've heard good reviews about it already.
Tonight, they dropped tonight.
Yeah, that's right. By the time of this recording. Yeah, so, they do their, red carpet shenanigans and everything. So he went on the red carpet for his movie premiere, and somebody that was interviewing him, which I have to say on the side note, she is fine as hell, but that's neither here nor there. Her name is Laurel, just happened to be one of his classmates from, I don't know, high school or middle school?
I think they said, middle school, I think it was. Yeah.
Middle school? Okay. Yeah.
Something like that.
She was interviewing him on the red carpet, and she mentioned that, we go way back, way back, and then it looked like, Michaal B. Jordan was ready for that moment, for her to, throw that alley-oop so he could dunk on it and say, yeah, the corny kid, remember? And basically what it was that he remembers from back in the day when he was getting picked on, getting picked on or, pushed to the side. Laurel in that moment was like, yeah, that wasn't me. Don't do that, whatever. Paraphrasing, of course. He's like, yeah, that's not how I remember it, paraphrasing or whatever. And then from there, that interview went kind of awkward, if I would say.
Right.
Yeah. And then at the end, she was trying to throw it at the end, like, yeah, well, you're not corny anymore, or whatever, to that extent. And then she tried to clear it up later, saying, which was true. She wasn't actually the one that said he was corny, like, straight out. It was one of her co-hosts on her podcast that said it. But she mentioned like how they used to make fun of him for his name, and he used to walk around with headshots.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that story or the backstory.
Little backstory.
Maybe she should have been walking around with headshots.
I mean, damn.
There's a difference.
There is a difference. You know, some people, you know, speak these into, you know, fruition by the way they walk around, by the way, you know, they talk, by their actions or whatever.
I mean, yeah, she don't have a bad job though. It's not like, you know, like she was just, you know, that's a pretty good gig she got reporting on the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
He just got a better gig than she.
He just happened to be on another level.
That's
all.
And that's what I think. That's what the whole point is. Like, yeah, you never know. That corny kid who was smart and lame in middle school, but finds out he's now a superstar making movies and directing shit. And you ain't doing bad either, but you ain't doing as good as directing movies.
Yeah.
The views on the red carpet ain't the same, but hey, shout out to Michaal B. Jordan.
Michaal B. Jordan, we out here, you know, for the corny guys. And
I ain't corny. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, Joel, to answer your question of, you know, what would you consider corny? Shit, for me, it would have to be, corny for me is subjective, of course, but to me, corny is, you know, not handling your business, not handling certain like things like you're supposed to. Corny to me is like going out your way to I guess more so start some shit that didn't even need to happen in a certain way. Okay, so if I break it down, what I consider a corny man, any way to act, you know, act for attention, you know, for certain shit that, you know, is not even that deep. Or bitch assness.
Bitch assness.
Yeah.
That's hella corny.
Hella corny. Motherfuckers not being on their word, you know, keeping their word with somebody. Like they could tell me all day, like, yeah, you know, I'm down with you, love you, whoop de whoop, whatever. But the action doesn't match.
Yep.
Now, females, I think corny for them would be shit. Starting shit for no reason. Going out your way to diss the man that, you know, more so went out his way, you know, to be nice to you. Whatever. Corny, like not being straight up honest with him, not taking care of your shit, like, you know, whether that's taking care of your kids, your peoples, whatever. You know, that type of shit. We can go on and on for that.
That's for sure.
How about you? What's your, I would say, kind of like standout definition of corny?
See, I don't think I'm corny though. That's the thing. So you want me to? I think somebody else is corny. So I'm like, oh, that dude's corny. Why would I say he's corny? Type thing.
Yeah, or what would be your definition of corny? Because it's, like we said, it's subjective.
It is subjective. Somebody may think I'm corny, but at the same time, somebody
think I'm corny or whatever.
Right. Or you may not think you're corny, but somebody else may think corny. So my definition of being corny is just kind of like, I don't know, not having your own mindset to stand out outside of the norm, trying to fit in, trying to be a part of a group or a part of just because they think that's the cool thing to do. I think that's the corny shit right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where maybe she was kind of referring to Michaal B being corny. You know, he's not the guy who's gonna, he gets that bravado of being like a gentleman.
Right.
And like having manners and shit like that. And a lot of females, especially the young generation like that, when she was in middle school and shit like that, thinks that shit's corny. You know what I'm saying? And he has home training. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's corny. I'm like, no, that's
that's actually saying you got your shit together.
Right. And that's So yeah, I mean, and I got all that shit, and I don't think I'm corny. So I was like, it's just like you said, subjective, and usually it's the ratchet ones out there who think that shit is corny.
Yeah,
and they're the ones.
And you carry yourself a certain way too. So, nah, I mean,
oh shit, that corny, then fine, let me do that.
Yeah, and it's funny because this somehow dips into dating relationships or whatever. I've seen a tweet. I've seen a tweet where a chick was basically saying that, yeah, I don't know. He looked like he's nice, but they had that butt behind it. And it said, but he looked like, he knows where his birth certificate is. I'm like, wait. So I got my shit together.
Birth certificate?
Yeah.
That's what you said?
Yeah. I think she was dead ass serious about it too. Whoever tweeted it.
Only corny niggas know where their birth certificate is.
I mean, damn.
That's crazy.
And you know what? I think she might be on to something because I need to find mine. I don't even know where the fuck mine is at.
Cause I just lost that shit.
I just lost that shit.
I know my shit. Mine's in a safety deposit box. I have everything in like this little fire resistant box.
Yeah.
I put all my safe shit in there. And that's what my birth certificate is right there.
And I'm shooting the shit.
It's corny as hell, ain't it?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm bullshitting. I know where mine's at. Well, there's a different situation for that. Well, I know where mine's at. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, beyond that shit. I think that's where it's coming to, man. Well, not coming to. It's been that way for a while. Even we had these talks behind the scenes of, dating, certain females where, I'm just throwing this for an example. Maybe their definition of assertiveness means being too aggressive on shit. And in so many ways they would say, too nice, or, you got your shit together, It's like they want to find something to point at so, they could get, I guess, all the excitement out of that the best way they can.
Some live off that,
Yeah. And that's why, even dating nowadays has been, hella difficult than what it was, I would say, 10 years ago at least?
Yeah, it's a different ball game nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just, it's hard to explain because everybody on the internet is trying to explain and everybody got their own view and different things, and people try to look at the internet as their source to run their relationship, and I'm like, well, shit, they don't know you from Adam. Why are you listening to the internet?
Well, if you listen to the internet, they're gonna tell you that being toxic is the joint. You can cuss out your woman. Shit. It's the coolest shit ever.
Beat her up, you good.
Yeah, pimp slap the fuck out of her. And then you're in the game. Leave your kids, at your grandmom's house, and call it a day.
Yeah, that's fucked up too.
Yeah, leave it up to social media.
Yeah. It's like you gotta take that shit as it is. It's entertainment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not there here for you to run your life off of, because you run that shit right in the ground type shit. But it's funny though. Some of that shit I look at, I literally be laughing at, because I'm like, I can't believe people think like this. Right. At the same time, I'm like, a lot of that shit is trolling. You know that, right?
Yeah, and that's corny within itself, ironically.
That's weirdo shit.
Right.
You go all in there just to troll, just to cause a stir in the universe.
And all for what? Just to say you did it. Or just to get in front of the camera and, just say you did it.
Yep.
Whether that's on TikTok, Instagram, or whatever.
I'm convinced a lot of people getting paid to say some of these shit they say.
I hope they are. If that's the case.
If that's the case, hey, somebody write me a check. I'll say whatever. Fuck, Charleston White, come on. Let me talk to you.
I was gonna say I would say anything, but I won't say anything. Say any and everything.
Exactly. I'm like, it's just money. What number? What number is your number to sell your soul for? I suppose.
I guess. And it's just that we get to see it up front now, as far as like people selling their souls, versus what it was in the past.
Yep.
People can get away with, putting up a facade, in the past.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. I say that to say this. I'm good with being corny. Kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. We good this way.
Word. I'd rather be corny, and have my peace of mind. Know I could wake up every morning, breathing.
Just happy,
got a roof over my head, got a good job or whatever. And I get to chill, do whatever I want. If that's considered corny, hey, so be it.
Not everybody can say that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, unfortunately.
Not everybody can say half of that type of shit. You know,
Yeah.
A lot of people going through some shit that nobody even know about, but you know. So it's like it's a blessing, I guess, to be corny. You stay out of all the all the baby mama drama, all this extra shit that you really don't need. So I mean, I'll take that all day, every day.
All day, every day. Just give me some cognac while we at it.
And some Hennessy.
And
some Crit.
Big Crit. This Big Crit was here. Man.
Sweet 16, man.
Sweet 16. We made it. We made it.
Man.
So
how you feel about the process so far? What are your thoughts about from start episode 1 and what you learned so far, I guess?
Well, in reflection, man, this journey has been it has been a whole lot that I've learned. Not only about myself, but being connected with you and
16 episodes.
16 episodes.
Consecutive.
It's effective. What I've learned is more so how I would say, I'll start with me, like, how I can, how I treat this like another piece of art, where I get to express pretty much on a regular basis what we express to each other outside of here. And more so actually connect to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on the outside of me, what I've learned is who is actually down with you, for support. Just want to see you prosper. You know what I mean?
You really see that type of shit.
Yeah, you get to learn about people, and then you get to learn from other people about yourself too. Whether that's people giving you, certain advice or whatever, and you take it how you want to take it, or take, every little piece from everybody else's advice and, make up your own mind of what you want to do. And this has me more so connected back to what I love, which is hip hop. The whole culture, hip hop, music, movies, whatever, or even shit that's going on outside of that culture that's somehow, some way connected back to us. Whether that's, of course, police brutality. I hate to say it in a negative way, but you get to learn more.
We are connected.
You get to express. Yeah.
In some shape or form, we all have that connection. So.
Yeah, that connection. Other than that, it's taught me by myself, back to myself more so, thinking of how I can, go at this with consistency. Because that's the biggest thing I've heard from other podcasters that failed, and more so ones that did succeed, but say that, this consistency is the most difficult thing to deal with. You know what I mean? Because, like I know, some days, shit.
Tough.
We're too tired to even think about certain shit.
Because life, you naturally go through life and just to, at the end of the day, chop it up and then, continue to do episodes every week.
Oh, yeah.
Week out and week out. It could be a grind.
For sure.
A lot of people, a lot of, aren't built for that type of shit. And it takes, and it'll show you.
And I used to say that all the time, like, can't expect everybody to be built like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On certain shit. So.
They don't even make it 16 episodes, maybe 6.
Maybe, just to see, test the waters out. And I'm grateful for, for the support that we have so far. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. That's the biggest thing of it. The support system that we have gotten from friends and family. So much support, much love for sure.
Much love. Now, how about you? In retrospect, what do you think about the whole process?
Just
process or whatever.
Kind of just exactly what you said. Oh yeah, it was definitely a learning process. Learned a lot about editing and angles and different camera systems and lighting and setup and just the process. It ain't just sitting here and talking. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot.
People think it's just as easy as that.
There's a lot of back end work that comes into it. So you learn that process. You learn your wave. you figure out what works for you, and then you just build on top of that, and it gets easier and easier every time. You feel me? So that's what I really appreciate. Just the, like you said, the consistency of us pushing it out, and the support we was getting from people watching, commenting. It just helps us, and to take constructive criticism too, because like, oh shit, I struggle with that shit. And it's like, and this helped me be like, I can take a look at somebody else's angle and see,
right,
and get a different view of it. So all of that together just I've been enjoying the process and the ride, especially hanging out with you, man. It's like we do this all day, every day anyway.
Oh yeah,
so no doubt. Like, it's the naturalest thing for me in the world to do, and I enjoy it anyway. So just kind of throw a camera at me and I'll keep going.
It will keep going because and that's the illest thing.
Mm-hmm.
We just jump on that first day, and it was like, okay, it's like we just more so like we just sitting in the living room like we usually do, just kicking it.
Yeah, this ain't work type shit.
Right.
Well, the work part is setting up everything, editing, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. Like, it don't really take too much work to do all that at the end of the day. So
no.
People who complain.
Well, at least starting off, and then
build from there.
We build from there, and just on that thought, let me ask you this: would you more so when we first started? Did you expect it to be where it's at right now? Well, not expect, but did you envision, what it is right now?
I would say I would say for the most part, because I know myself, and I know the work ethic that I have to make things happen. So I would say by any means, up to a certain point, that I expected is gonna be kind of where we was at. I knew we was gonna get up to like at least a season, finish it out pretty strong, the best way that we could.
Oh,
so I mean, almost kind of like, almost to the T for sure. What about you, man?
I would say the same. If anything, it definitely advanced from what I thought it would be. Not to say I had doubts or anything. There were no doubts. It was more so of
process,
just like the process, and the topics they came through, and we just go straight through them. I was expecting, for what I've seen in the past, other people podcasting or whatever, seems like news and hip hop things and things of that nature, that it's like a slow start at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So for us, getting into it, I was like, okay, it's going to be a slow start for us, but we're going to keep up with whatever came in front of us.
Yeah.
But it exceeded my expectations of, the process, the quality, what we're putting out, and the feedback we're getting, all that included. That's something to appreciate. And I would say I'm sitting back now looking at it rather than just just keep going and not observing the moment.
Right. What's next?
Right.
How can we better this?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a student of progress, right? So I'm always looking to see how I can learn something new. How can I make this better? How can I make myself better? Make my product better? Make whatever I put out better. So I was like, I'm always here to learn it, and I'm like, that's what I'm gonna look forward to, is just find out how else we can like blow this up a little bit more too,
Hell yeah.
So
we are gonna blow this up,
Season 2 is gonna be it's gonna be exciting, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
I think we should change the setting up. You think we should, and feedback too. Like, what we want? What do you think people we're gonna show? We what people want people to see next season?
What do I think? Well, from
what would you like to show people next season?
I like to show people more so on the next level of not only the skills we have, but just keeping up in conversation for whatever it is at the moment, but more so start branching out to things that that we would do outside of here, or a connection with podcasting outside of here. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's for you, with stand up.
Yup.
Me more so, And this will be my first time more so, bring this back to light, but more so getting back into the producing world.
That's gonna be exciting, man.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be exciting because it's gonna be interesting when I do, start getting back in full swing of, producing or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So how deep do you want to get in there? Like, do you want to have your own studio or set up maybe like a record label? How deep you want to get into that production game?
There's more so behind the scenes business administration type shit, in my honest opinion.
Yep.
And I would say when I'm thinking about that, but we talked about that outside of it, and there's some things where you got to keep to yourself in order to see the plan, go out, to the universe in the best way possible. You know what I mean? But you know what
keep
we
a little
talking about.
mystery.
Yeah.
Keep them on their toes, on the edge of their seats of sorts.
So something like that.
I see what you're getting at, Jack.
Yeah, and I know you got some things you want to work on behind the scenes too.
You said that stand up. I was gonna be mysterious with that.
Well, you talked about them stand up.
I'm cool with it.
In one of the other podcasts.
It's out and about. It's out there. You put it out there. No, it's cool. I want people to figure this out because it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but you talked about doing the stand up for the first time.
I did, yeah.
Another podcast.
Yeah.
Forgot the number, but
I have footage of it too. I haven't even showed the world the footage. It's on YouTube. If you search really hard,
there was some other things beyond stand up, I would say, that you talked about. So we'll keep that behind the scenes too. Yeah.
We got some surprises, man.
For sure. For sure.
So for sure, stay tuned. So it's gonna be an exciting season 2. I know. I look forward to probably upgrading a little bit on some stuff here. Maybe mics. Equipment,
mic. Well, my mic is illustrious.
It is. No, mics is straight. Maybe a couple angles on the camera.
Maybe we'll fix that. What point of the other. But stay tuned, y'all. But I say that to say this. Let me start by giving some thanks to some people. First, let me start with, the Most High. Because without Him, especially for what we've been dealing with outside of starting this podcast, man, through Him, all things are possible. Next thing, let me give a shout out to moms, for being a good supporter.
Yes.
Mama Greenwich.
Love you, Mama Greenwich.
Love you, Mama Greenwich. Without you being my angel, I don't know where I'll be. I'll say that for sure. And then let me go to our brother. Let's go to our brother, Will. Shout out to Will.
Yes, sir.
We ain't forgot about you, Playboy.
Blackjack boys. You understand me?
Blackjack boys. We out here.
He know what we talking about.
Love you, my niggas. We'll hold tight. Wherever you're at, I'll be there with you. And then let me go to people that's starting to support us. Shout out to Kels. Shout out to Jimmy. To the whole barbershop. Boston's finest lounge.
Man, they out here at Concord. Yep.
Yeah.
Main Street. Get you a cut. Fresh cut. They do the best cuts. You see how fresh we are right here?
Well, I'm not fresh right now. But
this is a bad week. I got a fresh last week. Shout out to Jimmy. Kels, you gotta hook, we gotta do it. But
Kels, what up? Celtics game, we out here. Yep. Finals on the way, baby.
Let's go. Yep. Man. Shout out to them, man. Support. Who else you got? Because I'm pretty sure I agree with you too.
Yeah, and I do want to say this guy, but I'm going to leave him to you because he's closer to you.
So Twine, homeboy Twine.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. If I get the handles, I'm gonna throw them up.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, for sure, man. We go way back. Shout out to Cuz Jess.
Yes, cousin Jess, my sis Jess.
Yeah,
Jane too. Yeah.
Love. Yes, Jane as well. Jean.
Yeah, love is love.
Shout out.
Love y'all.
Thanks.
Love the whole Greenwich family. That's for me. Love to some of the roaches too. Love y'all too.
Daniel, my brother. Shout out to him. Carolina Ballistics.
Carolina Ballistics.
Shout out to my older brother Reggie. Shout out to my family, my moms. Shout out friends, family, Chase. DJ Chase, all the DJs, man. I got so many.
Yes.
Oh my God, Chase, Christina, shout out. That's my family. So, Mama Taylor's family, Pop Taylor, little sister Nasa,
Okay.
Connor, shout out. I
Right
can't.
on.
It's so many. I can't even. I'm sorry if I miss somebody. My fault.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. And shout out to some other fellow podcasters doing this thing. Shout out to my man in LA, Do the Wrong Thing podcast. Y'all check him out. Spotify, Apple Music, all that. You know what I mean? YouTube too.
Yep.
You know, do your due diligence. You know what I mean? Shout out
to Gabe.
Shout out to our boy Gabe. Jay, where we at with it?
Probably don't even watch, but shout out.
Straight up and down, 6 o'clock.
Somebody, I'm gonna get somebody gonna be
mad for sure.
My fault.
Damn. Your dinner awaits. Shout out to her.
Yes, thank you so much
for the support. Man, and
let me go to some.
And then shout out to. No, you good. Shout out to the Comic Section podcast from J Rock to Mike down there in Charleston, representing. You know how we get down. And man, to everybody else, love is love, y'all.
It's Sweet 16. Oh, is that out? Is that out?
No.
Oh. Love is love. I was trying to find the I don't want to miss somebody, man. I really don't.
Go ahead. You know, find your people's.
You said moms, right?
You already said moms.
You did. You did what?
Oh yeah, and then shout out to, and while he's looking up people, shout out to my man EJ,
Sean,
you know, Mike, Mike Dickinson. You know where y'all at? You know where we at with it, baby. Shout out to my man Greg.
DJ Kid, let's go.
DJ Kid.
Jordan, let's go.
Right.
Jenny, let's go.
Okay. Jamar, let's go.
Yeah, Emma, let's go.
Let's go.
Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody who helped and support and followed and liked and even watched.
Yeah.
A couple seconds of episode. Like that's
hey, I'll take that more than anything.
You know, other things. We're gonna keep trying.
You'll never find more humble cats than us too, for sure. Whether, you know, we got a little bit now or, you know, we get a whole lot later. Who knows?
Humbly saying, you ain't gonna never find two humble cats. I see what you did there.
Humbly saying.
In the most humble way possible.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so, shit, I think that will probably wrap it up for us. So
let's do it. You got a quotable? You
Ah,
want to throw out at us?
shit. Man, that's a good question. I didn't think about it, but I'll more so say that before that. Let me start off with, you know, strength in numbers. Me and you, we got this. You know where we at. But I think I said this before, but I'll say it again because it's been my motto my whole life. Never give up.
Never give up. Man, that's the best 3 words you can ever say to anybody. You see how I had to count that, though. Damn. I had to count that. Do you count with your fingers like I do?
I do.
Shit.
But I start backwards. Wait.
My dumb ass.
No, that's my dumb ass. Don't worry about me.
I like that. Never give up.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'll never give up. For sure.
Now, how about you?
Mine's gonna be what do they say? If it's too easy, then it's not worth it. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say if it's too easy, then it's probably not worth it.
Yes, sir.
So put a little hard work in.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Put a little consistency in.
And you'll love the results from the end.
Stick to your word and do your shit. Hell yeah.
By the way, shout out to, you know, one more shout, a couple more shout outs. I forgot. They're going to kill me if I don't say it. Uncle Keith, Aunt Sharon, Aunt Kim.
Yes. Oh, how'd you forget?
I know. I was going through with everybody.
That wasn't me. That's
hey, Yeah. Just kick my ass when you see me. That's all. I'll take them licks.
Yeah.
But love y'all.
Love y'all for sure. Yup.
Yeah. And on that note,
Blackout.
black out.